Hey, what's up guys? Right, I'm going to show you how to win R3 speed today because it's one of the best grinding modes, like honestly. It's so quick. Most of the games will end around 11, but not all of the time. Hopefully we get some decent towers here, so then I can kind of explain what towers will defend and what won't. You've also got to keep an eye on the powers, so we've got jam-packed Cripple here. It's quite a long map, so I'm going to skip it, because, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of long maps. Indoor pools, this is very sketchy. Honestly, this kills round 6, this does. I don't think he'll quite kill with greens, I think we could probably defend greens. He's going to skip it. Glacium out, okay, this would... Right, we're going to start with the... I think we're going to start with attack, I think. It'll probably be slightly better to group balloons. Not to group balloons, to space balloons. We will be leaking a bit here, but it's not a huge deal. I'm just going to focus on getting our blade shooter first, and then I will start going on the offensive. Okay, we're going to get that up. Now we're just going to constant send pink for a while, and honestly, his tack position is not bad, you know. I might actually copy his. Yeah, his tack position is pretty decent. As you can see, we've already caught up on leaks. So yeah, I'm just gonna get up another tack shooter. He's gonna copy ours as well. We both brought decent ones down. I'm gonna start sending blacks, I think, yeah. I could jam pack this, honestly. I don't think it's worth it though, because we only have 2, so I'd rather save it for something I know that would kill him. I'm gonna go for another blade shooter here, then we should be vibing to blacks. Okay, we'll leak like reds every now and then, but other than that, we'll be vibing. Yellows will kill the other person here, so yeah, he's gonna do that. I'm just gonna send mine first, and then he's gonna die. So yeah, I mean, a lot of R3 speed is kind of whoever rushes the other first. There's tons of ways to stall the rush on your side, so I'll try and show you some of those. So if you keep tuned, I'll show you some. Hopefully, I'll show you some ways to stall rushes on your side. Because if you're rushing at the same time, then there's always a chance that the less skilled opponent will win. So, like, if you can try and stall your side as much as possible, then you'll be laughing. Right, are we going to find a game here, or am I going to have to skip? Nope, okay, we found a game. Awesome stuff. So we're against Hoth. Great opponent, guys. Right, Hot Tub. Okay, so we've got Balloon Snipe. This, okay, you know what? I think this is a good opportunity here. This dies to round 11 in the majority of people's hands. Not all the time, but most of the time it will. So we're going to start with the boat here on last with Grape Shot. And we shouldn't be leaking too much at all, really. We do have a farm power. Some people would tell you not to farm in R3 speed, but like, it's very situational. I think with the towers we have now, we can. But you mustn't do it too early. You must get down your basic defense before you start doing this. We're going to go for a faster shooting. And then I think we're going to look for the farms, yeah. Awesome stuff. So he could send some greens round 4, but I'm not really too worried about that. We're going to use our farm power at the start of this next round as well to get maximum use out of it. There's no point starting it mid-round. Let's get another... Actually, let's go for an NG or 9-inch. That'll probably be slightly better for greens. Like, yes, we are leaking more than he is, but like, we should be able to exponentially get more money than him. So yeah, he's gonna keep sending greens. Not a great move. I could send him stuff to force defense, but I think I'm just gonna farm on whilst my farm power is active. Plus, there are yellows on this round, which will be fairly deadly. I'm gonna farm power again. He stopped sending, he's probably saving up for yellows or defense, so we're going to send him some yellows. He's actually got a farm in the corner, which isn't the right move at all, because you kind of need to get your defense down before you farm. So he's probably actually going to die to that, yeah. So one core principle is make sure that you have your defense down before you start farming. Like, you can farm in R3 speed, but you've got to make sure that you're not going to die in the process, you know? No one wants to get up a farm and then have to sell it because of the rush that they send, so... Nice quick game here against I Make Burritos. Awesome stuff, okay. What map are we going to get? Hopefully a medium short one. Hydro Dam. Sure, why not? Let's rock it. And he's gonna skip that. Snowfall. I'm actually gonna skip that. I'm not a huge fan of the layout. Interchange. This is interesting. We do have Empower Towers, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on. We're just gonna have to spam Cobras really. I'm gonna have to send Red straight off the bat. Get down our Cobras ASAP. Something you're actually gonna want to do is not maxed eco. You should eco up to the point where you can afford a Cobra. So like if I stop ecoing now. Actually, no. I'm gonna actually keep sending that, and I'm gonna improve tower boost because we do have 3 of them, and I doubt that we're gonna get through all 3. I'm gonna start sending blues. We sent them a bit late, which is unfortunate. We also got a double tap a bit late, but we are ahead on lives against him, and our boost might come back in time. It's gonna be a close one. Is it gonna be him or me? Is it him? And it's him. So that was just kind of a wacky game. I'm not sure that you'd learn much there, but like, if you ever get loadouts like that, make sure you're sending straight off the bat, like ASAP, and make sure that you get your defense down before them. It's kind of like, it's always a tricky one. Those ones, like, you could get a Yellow Stadium player winning that, but just make sure that you're sending as fast as you possibly can, right off the bat. So, we've got Glue Storm, but we've also got Power Lock, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on. I think I'm going to skip this one. Yeah, it's a bit long for my liking. Swamp. Dart NG Super. Okay, so Dart on in R3 speed, it can somewhat handle constant mobs, but constant BFBs this loadout will not survive. One BFB and constant mobs it would die to as well. So something that you're also going to need to pay attention to are eco numbers. So I'm going to send to 257, which will be our eco number. Look at that, our dart just about hits the start of the track. So 257, and you can get the triple dart up very early. I'm going to send some pinks here, just to force the sentries upgrade on his engineer. Or a trip dart, that could also work. So now that he's got his trip dart up, I'll start actually ecoing. I'm going to place a trip back there as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to start sending some blacks on round 6 as well, because it takes two trip darts to defend blacks, or a few engineers, and he's got neither, so should be an easy force. We're going to stick this one on last to prevent layering of the group balloons. Okay. Yeah, he's going to start getting up a second trip dart here, so we're going to go back to sending greens. He's going to glue storm that. I'm not sure whether it's worth it. He's actually gone for a Spolt minion. I'm going to keep sending space balloons, because as I'm sure you know, Spolts really aren't great against space balloons, and he's probably going to be leaking down to this quite a bit as well. I'm actually going to send, he's sending us some yellow, so I'm just going to trip spam, because Spolt on this map is kind of useless. Okay. I have ecoed quite a lot, so... Oh, that's actually really good for us. We forced a last glue storm, meaning that he will be dying round 11. So, he should be copy ecoing us right now. That would be the best move for him. I'm actually going to start getting up my balloon trap. This way we have a bit of lead detection, and this way, as you'll see when we rush in round 11, we have something to store his balloons. He's going to start sending. I won't even need to glue storm that. Right. So yeah, let me sell all of our trips, and then we'll get up our balloon trap, and then we'll sell our balloon trap and send a bunch of rainbows. Now, an important detail here would be we're going to send normal rainbows, not regens, because regens are so much money. So much money. And he's going to die here unless he DC glitches us. So yeah, GG Crafty Monkey. He did power lock us, which, I mean, it stopped the glue storm, but we still had the balloon trap in place to stall. So yeah, I'm going to hop into another game here. I think I'm going to aim for like a 20-minute kind of tutorial, so then you get a good idea of how R3 speed works. So we're against I Make Burritos. What map are we going to get? Mountain Pass, that's quite short. Is that quick shot? No, that's a long balloon boost. Okay. He's gonna skip it. Moon landing, that's quite long. I'm gonna skip it. I don't really want to cover long maps today because the main point of this is to be grinding, and you're gonna be skipping long maps if you're grinding, obviously. So we're gonna start off with the bomb here, and we're gonna start ecoing straight off the bat. He started with his Cobra. I mean, sure, you got 80 bucks from that, but it's not a huge deal. I'm gonna place our bomb in the center. It doesn't really matter where you place it. Yeah, you could place it near curves, so then it hits the entire track, but I think in the center it's going to have a bigger area of effect. Now, he's going to send us some pinks, so all we're going to do for this is we're going to get a Cobra double tap on strong, and that's going to handle pinks pretty nicely. As soon as he gets up his cluster, I think we're going to stop ecoing, and then we'll start getting up our own defense. Yeah, so we forced a lightning bolt off the bat, which is pretty nice. Awesome stuff. I might honestly balloon boost some blacks this side, because I'm not sure if he's going to defend it very easily. I'm going to get another Cobra on strong double tap. It's always worth getting the double tap instead of the second Cobra first, because it's way more cost efficient. He's going to send some... I'm actually going to sell my Cobra for that. Because, I mean, right now he's not sending any space balloons, so we have no need for a Cobra, really. We're going to stick this on... We're actually going to leave it on first, because anywhere it hits, it's going to have a decent area of effect. We're also going to get another double tap going. We're leaking... Yeah, we're leaking a bit more than he is, but... it's not too detrimental. Something here, and in case you haven't noticed, is the lack of camo detection. So we're actually going to start sending him some camo balloons. Yeah, awesome stuff. So, I mean, yeah, we've got more lightning bolts than him as well. He's already used one. I think he's used one rather than two. But the fact that we have more is definitely going to be useful against camos. So, awesome stuff. It looks like he will be able to adjust slightly harder than me. I'm actually going to lightning bolt this because I don't want it regrowing out of control. Okay. I'm going to stick this one on first for the regen les in case he tries that again. So yeah, both of us are really going to be leaking down now. Power lock, that is very smart. See, I was actually thinking about power lock, but I was going to do it next round. So we're going to go for a clutch of lightning here. Awesome stuff. And then we're just going to rush him. Yeah, we're just going to rush him. And he should die here. We didn't power lock him, which was kind of sketchy. We should have power locked him before, because then he managed 2 lightning bolts, but he still died to it. Yeah, as you see there, we did send regular rainbows again, because regens are very expensive. I'm sure that a lot of you will be in the habit of sending regens, but on this, trust me, it's way more effective to send regular. So, he's gonna battle stand. We've got Juggle Launch. Okay. That makes round 11 a lot harder, especially with attack and mortar, because it can shoot up Maelstrom rainbow balloons. I'm gonna just... I'll tell you what. Actually no, I will skip this, because if you are a grinder, you would skip that. If the loadout can 100% take out round 11, you might want to consider skipping. This is an interesting one, so... we're going to want to send straight off the bat, and we're going to want to get a sub. Yeah, so we're going to send straight off the bat. We'll get a sub, I guess, here. It's not really too big of a deal where it is. And we're going to long balloon boost this as soon as it comes up, if he keeps sending. He's going to juggle launch straight off the bat to stop any leaks. Interesting move. I'm not sure if I would recommend that. I'm actually going to get the barbed darts. So we will have to juggle launch this, but we should be able to have one more after this once we get our airburst up. It's awesome stuff. As you can see, we're one juggle launch up, which is going to be very useful. And we're also slightly ahead in lives as well. We're gonna super eco boost on the next round. Improved eco boost, that is. And I'm gonna send some greens. I'm gonna long tower boost this against the greens. He's gonna do the same. Difference is, I mean, I have quite a lot of money, so I could do this all day, really. And eventually it's going to overwhelm him with the AI mixed in. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to all out him on round 6, because he doesn't have an air burst left. And he doesn't have money to defend any yellows either. So let's just juggle launch that, and then he's going to die here. There you go. So as you can see, sometimes you can get away with all-outing someone, as long as you can make sure that they don't defend. So, let's let's hop into another one. Why not? Let's keep it going. Hopefully you're learning something, and if not, hopefully you're enjoying. So, we are against See You Next Time. Okay. Interesting clan logo. I'm not sure I'm a fan, actually, of the new diamond one. I will actually rock this, because as you see, we have upgrade balloons, which will be very impactful. So I made a mistake there. I started sending with reds, so I should have started sending with blues, because they're slightly faster. Which means that we won't be able to leak down our opponent quite as much. I'm going to go for the fireball here as well. And I think if we start sending some space balloons, I might go for the... Yeah, I'm actually going to go for the dartling, in case he sends any pinks, and I'm going to go for the powerful darts as soon as possible. I'm going to make sure to remember to send him pinks as well, because he doesn't quite have his lightning up yet. So there we have it, the powerful darts, and hopefully we can try and take away a few lives of his. So one core principle is making sure that you defend your own side before you send him anything, because as you can see, I'm in a much better spot right now, in terms of lives and also defense. Because he's been ecoing, sure. We're actually going to send some zebra balloons here, which will be quite impactful on his side. He's going to send blacks with an upgrade balloon, which really isn't worth it, and he will be taken down with the zebras there. So, upgrade balloons with the blacks turn into zebras, which are very threatening early on, because you won't have much money at all. So upgrade balloons is definitely very useful, especially for sending early rainbows, as well as sending lots of rainbows on round 11. You can afford to send zebras instead of rainbows, so... We're going to load into either 1 or 2 more, whatever takes us over the 20-minute mark, and it should be a good time. We're against Monkey Freezer, okay. Well, if I was a grinder, I'd be laughing right now, because his profile is amazing. No hate to the guy, but we've got Acid, which is unfortunate, meaning that it's going to be very unlikely to finish it round 11. I'm going to skip that, because Dartling Ice will go quite late. Concrete Alley, Dark Glue. We've got Cell Freeze, we should keep that in mind. That's going to be quite impactful to the way that this game is played. Right. So our favourite eco number, 257. Something I haven't actually been doing is I haven't been telling you the eco numbers of the other towers, which is kind of my bad. I might do that next time. Like, if someone in the comments down below, if you have a specific eco number that you want me to inform you about, I'll let you know. Because it'd be impossible for me to go through all of them right now without making the video a lot longer than it already is. I'm going to send a few pinks, because his trip dart is in a quite bad place, actually. Yeah, we're going to get another dart going on close, and this targeting should handle pinks relatively well. So in R3 speed, 2 trip darts kind of struggle to pink somewhat, which is kind of surprising. Like, it's... I don't know how worth it is, because they don't struggle that much, but like, it's still enough so then they'll be leaking a bit. He's gone for his 3rd trip dot, so I know he hasn't got money, therefore I can afford to farm. So whenever your opponent gets up defense, bear in mind that costs them money. Like, it's obvious I'm saying this, but by me knowing that he spent all of his money on his trip dart, I know that I can afford to go for a farm. He's going to farm as well. It's a bit of a bold move. I think I'm gonna try something out here. I'm gonna sell. This may not work because it depends how much money he has on hand. So yeah, I sell Frozen, so then he can't get up a trip dart unless he has the money in his wallet already. So he's had to Monkey Acid twice now, meaning that round 11 is looking a bit more possible. He's spotted at the front. I'm not really going to comment on that. That's kind of just like a noob thing, really. So I'm going to keep money on hand, I think. I tell you what, we've got genetically enhanced, so I might just go for that. We've got glue as well, so we can get that up for leads. We're going to send him a couple of leads. He's going to send some pinks. Yeah, he didn't quite send enough to warrant any acid of some kind. So, at this point, we're looking at a decent spot here. I'm actually going to genetically enhance now, and I'm actually going to sell now as well. So yeah, it's approaching round 11, so I'm going to sell Freeze now, so then he can't sell his farm, meaning he's going to have a much harder time of defending. I'm going to start selling with zebras because he does have acid, and then we're going to layer with some rainbows, and this will kill him 100%. And then we'll finally layer with pinks, and that has been Monkey Freezer taken down. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.